In the 19th and 20th century, Japanese Buddhism had to change a lot to survive big political and religious change in Japan. During the Tokugawa period, Buddhism has been pretty stable, but after the Meiji Restoration in 1868, it had multiple challenges of being completely eliminated. The new Meiji government pushed Japan to modernize and adopt Western ideas, and Buddhism was seen as old-fashioned and tied too closely to old social order. Policies like separating Shinto and Buddhism, which promoted state Shinto, weakened Buddhist institutions and reduced their public influence. In response, Buddhist leaders had to reform their ways of practices. They have to reinterpret their teachings and get involved in education and social work to stay relevant in Japanese society during Meiji period. These changes helped Japanese Buddhism survive and adapt to modern world. After the fall of Tokugawa shogunate and the rise of Meiji Japan, the government started looking at the West as a model for modernity. Japan was eager to catch up with the Western world, adopting Western technology, education systems, and even ideas about science and government. Along with this push of modernization came a focus on secularism, separating religion from the state and creating a national identity around the emperor. For Buddhism, which had been deeply intertwined with old social and political order, this was a major challenge. Buddhist institution had once held power before is now seen as a barrier to progress. Monks and temples and the traditional way of practices were no longer automatically respected. Now they have to prove that their relevancy in society is valued in reason, science, and national unity. This period forces Japanese Buddhism to rethink itself, not just a religion, but as a cultural and social force that could survive in modern secular Japan. The Buddhists take many steps to secure the future. They established modern universities, trained and educated, and become more like philosophers and educators and thinkers capable of engaging with new religions and secular ideas. By the end of the Meiji period, Buddhism has successfully adapted. It shifted away from the reliance on the state and focused on nurturing the individual's spiritual and ethical life. With the Meiji constitution granting religious freedom, the government helped and reformed Buddhism to survive alongside the emerging national ideology, carving out a new role in rapidly modernizing Japan.